So my main thing is when I was making an album and having like Ferg on it and ASAP Rocky on it, it was more so showing like what could have been if we weren't at odds. You even got Key Nayada. Everybody like, oh, he working with ASAP, nigga. I even got Key Nayada on his album. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be working with other Raider Clan members that I'm not gonna name right now. You're just gonna hear them. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta tell you, this new album, because I felt like your last album was 2022, right?
Yeah.
And I think I ranked it like 3 or 4 top album of the year when I actually got into an argument with the game about you off camera. It was hilarious.
What?
Because I posted that you had like, I think the 4th best album of the year.
I don't even want to know what
it was said. Hilarious. Anyway, I was like, bro, if you listen, you should go listen. Anyway.
But he actually did make a post about me, Vince Staples.
Yeah. But before that, I told him, like, you got to go listen. I said to Malik, like, this album is a perfect, it's like a perfect album. Like, but it's so crazy because I feel like fast forward 2 years and your new album, by the way, I've ran through it like 6 times. One of the best albums just to work out to, by the way, for everybody who likes to fucking get your pump in. This is classic. You're taking it back. I guess you would say, like, you know, the alt Denzel. Like, this is kind of like classic Denzel. Like, this is bro, the record with Mike Dean, 2 Chainz, and then that record
Mike Dimes.
Or Mike Dimes, my bad. But the record with fucking Kenny Mason is so crazy.
Right.
The whole album is just like, it's fire. And then I want you to kind of give me, before we talk about the motivation, yo, you having Skinny Pimp kind of narrate the whole, for people who don't know, I only remember him as a kid from the Source magazine ads he would have. But he's like a Memphis legend.
Oh, hell.
And he narrates the project.
Right.
What was well, first of all, how did you find him?
First off, Kingpin Skinny Pimp knew me from back then, from when I was in Raider Clan and all that stuff.
No, but I remember him in the 90s.
No, I was listening to his music around the time when I was like doing all the like back when I was in Carrot City. I got introduced to Kingpin Skinny Pimp as a, you know, like over the phone through my homie Renegade from way back in the day. I was at his house, like me and I was at Renegade house on 191, and we was like chilling and shit. And he was like, bro, I got Skinny Pimp over the phone, and then me and him was talking. And I talked to Skinny Pimp. That was the first time I like really met Skinny Pimp. Was over the phone, and then we followed each other, and that's it been like that ever since.
So, what was like you approaching him to kind of, you know, narrate the album? Was it pretty? Was it pretty easy?
It was very easy. All I did was just reach out, and he hit me back and got his number. We talked about it. I sent him the tracks, and then he sent me all the stuff that he did, like all the narration and stuff. And then he was just like, hey, feel free to sample any of my old stuff, right? So that's why you get like Lunatic and give me some family stuff on the album. Like, and I was just like, wow. I was like, man, can I sample King of the Players Ball? He was like, nah, like not that one.
That one.
Anything on Skinny Pimp Volume 1 you could sample. And I was like, all right, cool.
Probably like easier like for label situations, and I'm assuming, I thought that was cool as hell. And then he obviously got Project Pat on there, but he got some features on this thing.
Yeah,
man.
Project Pat was also a cool ass person to work with too, because like, you know, he was just like, hey, I'll do it, and here's the set price, and here's what it is, and that's what it was.
Yeah.